Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. Welcome back. Okay, so I'm going to start this video off a little bit different. I'm going to say something real quick here. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that is the entire purpose of my work, what I do for a living, and why I'm making these videos. Men and women can be happy together. The real challenge is there's something that men need to really learn how to do and how to understand. So my entire work, my entire goal is not only to show you that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, the real goal is to get you out of the tunnel and into the light. It's a great place out here. See, alright, I was talking to a guy at the dollar store. He's a manager. And he's really kind of in a dark place, and he's been in a dark place for a while. And the minute he starts talking about a subject, boom, you can see almost like this funnel that he's looking down. And this is a very male thing. It's very left brain. Anyone, even if a woman goes into that part of the brain, it's very funnel, very dark, very dim. And it's a miserable place to be. And this is the tunnel of darkness when everyone says, oh, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. What I show you how to do is how to open up to the light. To get out of the tunnel, not necessarily by going through the tunnel, but realizing there really is no tunnel. It's just a visual thing that you're doing with your eyes on an unconscious level. My course, Crack the Female Code, specializes in and conditions you into how to pop out of it, so now life can be fun. You may not realize this, but you hold yourself back in many areas of your life, and you don't even realize you're doing it. And you're like, life sucks. Why is life so miserable? It doesn't have to be miserable. Everyone who meets me is like, God, I wish I was like you. I'm like, you can't be. Here, let me show you how. It's just unconscious processes that you're doing that you're not aware of doing. What I'm going to do is show you what you're doing, how you're doing it, and then I'm going to show you how to get out of it. Okay, so let's get back to the video, why women always seem to be unhappy. Now remember, the external brain, the male brain, meaning the left side of your brain, the logical processor, is what we call the push external energy. It goes externally from your forehead out, so it's all about the external world outside of your body. Now why is this important? It is the left brain's nature to go outside to fix other people, to make other people happy. Nothing could make someone more miserable than some jackass coming along trying to make them happy. They don't like that. No one likes to be pushed. Remember in my early 20s, I was probably 20 years old, maybe 19, maybe 21, and I was invited to be a wrestling coach at my former high school. I was wrestling in Division II at Chico State at the time. And what happened was, it was at the very end of the year, we were doing the banquet, and it was one of the first years, I think the second or third year, when girls started wrestling in high school. So this was way back in like 90, 91, something like that. So we had a young lady that was actually pretty freaking tough. She did really well. It was surprising. And this was before they had a women's division, so girls had to wrestle against the boys. So at the banquet, everyone's happy, but she's just kind of melancholy, staring up on the stage, listening to the people, the coaches, or whoever was getting their award. And I said, hey, she looked at me just kind of solemnly, like, hey, be happy. And she gave me the meanest, pissed off look, and I was like, okay, whatever. And I remember thinking, like, that is the last time I'm ever going to try to make a woman happy. I'd go, because that's all you get is these mean, screw you looks. But here's the deal. It's very invasive and intrusive to do that. It is extremely effing rude. It's like a Christian walking up to a total stranger like, you need to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. It's like as much as I love Jesus and I've read the Bible 13 times through beginning to end. I went to church for 34 plus years. I just think doing that, and it's the way people do it. There's a difference between sharing. It's like, now I have my open palm versus pushing. Now I'm pushing it towards them. That's the difference. a lot of guys, like, okay, there's a grocery store I go to, and these guys just think, oh my God, they just look at me like, what is your deal? And finally, the manager, he goes, dude, we think you are like the coolest dude on the planet. I'm like, yeah, I go, really? I kind of wonder why you guys would just like stare at me. And I wasn't sure if it was like a good thing or if like you guys were like, F this dude. She goes, no, he goes, dude, we think you're so cool. I'm like, oh, okay. And the only difference is I'm internal. Now you're going to keep hearing me say this. Now you go, what the hell's internal? I don't understand, because I couldn't logically explain it to you if I wanted to. I have to teach you how to do it. And once you get there, you're like, holy shit, your whole dynamic of your entire world and life shifts 180 degrees, literally, physically, and neurologically. The energy shifts, and all of a sudden, everything that you wanted starts coming towards you. So number one, we do not make women happy. We do not make, keyword make, like a slave master. We do not make people like us. That's the wrong way. It's literally the wrong direction. You're going down a one-way road the wrong way. Turn around. This is what I get you to do in my course, Crack the Female Code. And this affects every area of your life in a really positive way. Now, I'm watching a video of this young lady. She's a young Asian lady, and she's bouncing around. She's a DJ. She's doing the rave kind of music, and it's, man, the vibe is on. Whenever I'm doing any blogging or writing or working on my website, I turn on. She has like, it's like an hour and a half video, and her music is just on. Now, I'm going to talk about some internal stuff. I'm going to come back around. So, literally, when you listen to her, the vibe, it just puts you in a good mood. It literally, listen closely, feels good. Now, the difference between her and an external person is she is in her own world feeling it, and it feels good. You could tell, like, she's not looking out like, do the people think I'm cool? Look at me. She's not, are you happy? Am I making you feel good? And now I'm pointing my finger right now, which is, women hate that. Oh my God, that energy is narrow and linear, like a line. Women hate that energy. They like expanded energy, because now you're free versus being controlled like a laser beam. Laser beam energy is concentrated, controlled. It's push, and it's like a needle, and it fucking hurts. Expanded energy feels good, and this is what women are attracted to. Unfortunately, men don't do it. Logical men don't even, like right now, if you're a logical dude, you're like, the hell's this guy talking about, man? That's not logical. Yes, you're correct. It's not. It's expansive. It's non-linear. You want science? Oh, I throw a lot of science at you in my course and in my videos. See, there's linear math, and then there's non-right brain linear math. It's called non-linear math. If you don't believe me, you're obviously not educated. There's non-linear physics and non-linear math. These are the highest levels of processing and math and physics. So here's the deal. Women are looking for a man who's in his own world. This makes her very curious, and it makes her feel good. When you're external, you're looking over at her, yeah, she loses interest, because what you do is you bring her awareness to her. You want to bring your awareness inside your body. This is what we call literally internal awareness. Now here's the deal. This is called self-aware. If you go to women's dating sites, if you listen to women, hey, what are you looking for in a man? One of the things they're going to say is self-aware. That means your energy awareness is inside your body. You're feeling your own body, so now you can feel what you're feeling. The external brain is called the disconnected, dissociated brain. When you are disconnected, it causes her to disconnect from her feelings, and this makes a woman feel lost, confused, and scared. Now look at this girl right here. She's just vibing it. Now when I say vibe, I mean molecules, atoms, and electrons. I mean actual vibrations, emotions. Emotions are made up of vibrations. Vibrations are the spinning circular electrons, protons, atoms, all that stuff. Particles, etc. These are what create emotions. Rather, emotions create this energy. See, this is why women love to do girls' nights out, because they are open and expanded. See, when you take all the energy and you shove it into the pinpoint of a funnel that's closed, like a V that closes at the end, it's miserable. And this is why a lot of men are so fucking angry. So when you have 5, 6, 7, 8 girls out and they're enjoying themselves, and some Mr. Logical Linear dude tries to enter the group, it shifts the energy of the group. Like, oh man, you're a blow master. You blew the vibe, bro. Here's the deal. You have to learn how to be internal and expand your energy, expand your awareness, which allows the energy to have more space. When you do this, it allows her to feel emotions. Emotions are the direct connection to her sexuality. If she's in her logic, you just disconnected her and you put yourself in the friend zone. Do not be Mr. Logical. Now, I can tell you what to do, but how to do it, no, that's another challenge. It's a much deeper challenge. That's what the course Crack the Female Code is about. Buy my book, Crack the Female Code. Go to crackthefemalecode.com or mikekollin.com. Buy it now, and you're going to learn a lot more. That book's going to, the reason why I want you to read that book, because the book sells the course. It just flat out will blow your mind. You're going to learn so much science about neurology, about anchors, about rapport, about all kinds of things that you didn't even know existed. So one of the things that men have a problem with is they're stuck in this energy that they're not aware of. They're stuck in their logic, and that's not where happening. That's the work brain. A lot of women will say, don't bring your work home with you. Leave your work at work, meaning open up to your right brain, because the right brain is the loose, relaxed flow brain where you can just breathe and take it easy. The left brain's the right or wrong, either or, judgmental brain. Nobody wants you to come home from work and have dinner with this judgmental, picking you apart freaking energy. Don't do it. Enjoy. Breathe. Now, the right brain is the happy brain. It's about feeling happiness and joy and fun and just lightening, like literally loosen up, lighten up. The left brain is the control brain. It's the tight brain. It makes your muscles tight, makes your face tight, makes your voice tight. It's not fun. But Mike, I'm being logical. I sound logical. Doesn't she like that? No. Alright, so now the question is, how do I make a woman like me, or how do I make a woman happy? The real answer is going to surprise you. The answer is by making yourself happy. By liking you, by creating a vibe inside you that feels good. Here's how it works. When you're uptight, if you haven't studied science on any level and understand how atoms and electrons and all this stuff is spinning super fast and it's creating vibrations. Wait, did he say vibrations? Yeah, go back to 9th grade science, please. Did he say vibrations and energy? Yeah, electricity is energy. It's vibrations. Atoms, electrons, and molecules. This is what women are talking about. You guys are like, what do you mean? That's not logical. Actually, it's extremely logical. This is left brain logical math and science. I mean, how do you not understand that? Did you not pay attention in science class? So when you are in this open space, she can join you in that open space, and this is the second step to sex. If you're in the logical space, well, that's step one, but there's a gap between that and her sex, meaning she's not connected to her mating system. So now when you open up emotionally, she can open up emotionally, and this feels good. Now she's feeling good when she's around you, which makes her feel comfortable. Makes her? No, we don't make her. We teach you how to feel comfortable. Right there. The number one goal of my course is to teach you how to feel comfortable with yourself. It is going to blow your mind. Mike, you got to get hyped up. You got to be motivated. You got to be excited. You got to impress her. No. You don't do that at all. I mean, at all. You go into your own world, you vibe, you expand your awareness, your energy, and then she's going to be drawn over to you. If you're uptight and a woman comes around you, it makes her feel uptight. And remember, atoms, electrons, molecules, and energy and vibrations, it causes her energy and vibrations to tighten up. So she's going to be like, yeah, I'm out of here. This is, again, why women like girls' night out, and they don't want some blowmaster. But I'm Mr. Logical today. They're like, yeah, we don't really give a fuck. Get the fuck out. Now, here's the really interesting, odd, yet bizarrely funny thing. The exact reason why you want to be with a woman physically and around her and feel her is because of her wonderful feeling vibrations. because it makes you feel good. That's why you want to be with a woman. Guess what? I know this is going to be a shocker. That's what she wants to feel too. She wants to feel good when she's around you too. Interesting, huh? Wow. Who would have thought? Why do you want a woman to hug you? Why do you want to make love and have an orgasm with a woman? Because it feels good. Now here's the deal, and I'm going to be really blunt. What do you as a man bring to the table? I'll tell you what you bring to the table. You bring tightness, stress, uptightness, nervousness, anxiety, anger, frustration. She doesn't want to feel those things. She's with you because she wants to feel good. Surprising, huh? Now what do I mean? So what do women bring to the table? Everything that you want. Tony Robbins once taught us, and I'm going to get to that in a second. I'm going to just explain this still. I remember, not once, he explains it everywhere in his home study courses, his books, his seminars. And I remember sitting in a seminar, he goes, look, you know, he's talking, we had like 20% of the crowd was like car salesmen. A lot of salesmen take Tony's courses. And he goes, look, what do you sell? He goes, oh, I sell Toyota trucks. He goes, and he's like, oh, okay. So what do you sell? Well, I'm a Chevy dealership owner, blah, blah, blah. I sell cars and Chevy trucks. And he says to these guys, no, you don't. You don't sell cars. You don't sell trucks. You don't sell Chevy. And they're like, what? He said, you're selling emotions. You're selling feelings, even to men. Why do you buy that big pickup truck? Why did you work so hard and save up your money for a year, 6 months, or 2 years, and then make a monthly payment? Because you want to feel good. You wanted to pay extra money to buy an extra nice car, a nicer car or truck, because it makes you feel good. The one thing he got across is you're not selling life coaching, you're selling emotions. He goes, what emotions are you selling to your customers? Why do you work so hard to make a lot of money? Because you want to take her out to a nice dinner, you want to buy her flowers, you want to buy her nice things, you want to show up in a nice car. But let's be honest, you did not ask that girl out because you enjoy paying money to the maitre d' or to the restaurant or to the waiter. You're like, oh, I can't wait to give that waiter an extra big, large $100 tip. No, you're doing it because you want her to like you. Well, what's your purpose of wanting her to like you? Because you want to feel good. Everything comes down to emotions and feelings. Here's the problem with men. You suck at creating good emotions and feelings. Whereas women are the masters of it. They start developing this skill when they're teenagers, even younger. Oh, I don't know if I said this in the beginning. I meant to say this in the very beginning of the video when I said I'm going to start this video out different. I teach you how to be the master of creating emotions. That's what this course is about. You learn how to do that, whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. Women are going to be attracted to you. Women are going to melt. Women are going to want to be with you. Because guess what a woman wants when she's with a man? She wants to feel good. But Mike, she wants to watch me pay the maitre d' and the waiter and the owner of the restaurant lots of money. She wants to see dollar bills come out of my wallet and go into their hands. That makes her very happy. She will have sex with me. No, dude, you freaking robot. No, that doesn't make no one happy. The reason why she's going to a restaurant or a park or for a walk is she's trying to create emotions. She's trying to create a feel-good, emotional, physical feeling in her body. But Mike, I'm Mr. Logical. And guess what? That doesn't feel good for shit. But Mike, that's not logical. So here's the deal. When you take my course, you're going to learn breathing techniques because it makes you feel good. I'm going to teach you how to stretch. I'm going to teach you how to move. I'm going to teach you how to use your awareness and drop it and shift it. And you're like, holy shit, that feels good. I'm like, see, told you. And a lot of you guys, I don't believe in that stuff. Well, continue being shitty, miserable, and miserable all by yourself. Or begin the steps to be a master of creating wonderful emotions. And all of a sudden, women everywhere you go are like, whoa, what's going on here? Here's another thing. Clients will see me in public, when we go out to dinner or lunch or just grab a quick bite to eat. And they're like, I don't get it. You're not doing anything. Yeah, actually I am doing something that you're completely oblivious to. But Mike, what can I do? Well, without teaching you in person, here's something you can do. Breathe in your nose. Hold it for a couple seconds. And then breathe out with pursed lips. Do that in a relaxed manner and do it for about 15 to 20 repetitions 3, 4, 5 times a day. Now, a lot of guys will be like, dude, I'm doing it. It's not working. Well, you're not doing it the right way. See, that's another thing. When I'm in person, I can go, oh, no, you're actually not doing it right. And you're like, what do you mean? It's just breathing. No, believe it or not, but that's called fire breathing. That's going to make you more intense. That's going to make you more tight. We want you to loosen the fuck up. Hold it for about 3, 5 seconds. And then do it with me right now. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Taking a deep breath in your nose. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. I've only done it, 2 or 3 times now. I'm already feeling good. And another thing it will do unconsciously is it will relax your voice because now you're speaking from your chest and your belly. Versus speaking from your forehead. Hear the difference? Feel the difference? After this video, I want you to do that breathing technique at least 11 times. Okay, and do it exactly the way I did it. Breathe in really deep. Hold it 5, 6, 7 seconds. And then breathe out. Okay? Now, while you do it, I don't want your awareness on the breath going out. I want your awareness inside your chest area and your belly area in a relaxed, open, spacious way. And in an open way, just notice the feelings inside your body. This begins to teach you how to have internal awareness and how to connect with yourself. This is what women say all the time in movies, television shows, in person, and on dating apps. I'm looking for a guy who's connected. And you're like, what do you mean connected? Connected to what? To yourself. I'm looking for a guy who is self-aware. Guys, they say this stuff all the time. Another thing you can do is stretch for 15 to 20 minutes or even just 12 minutes. Do the deep breath before you do the stretch and then stretch and hold the breath for 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds and then breathe out and then stretch further while your awareness is in, let's say if you're stretching your hamstring, inside your hamstring. Drop your awareness inside that part of your body and notice how it feels. This brings your awareness literally, physically inside your body. So all these things that women are talking about are literal, physical, left brain, logical, scientific things that open you up to the right brain. And this is what a woman wants. This is how a woman can connect with you emotionally because the right brain is the emotional processor. It processes emotions through your muscles, through your physical body. Get it now? And when you do this, this is the second step to her connecting to her sex. First mental, then physical, emotional. Physical, your physical body. When you connect with your physical body, the next natural step is sexual. If you don't know how to do this, she's not going to want to have sex with you. That's life, guys. And you know what? It makes you feel really good. I promise you, when you walk away from this course, you're going to be like, man, I feel really good. It does. It makes you feel really good.
I feel like there's something we're leaving out.
Did you finish the black liquid story?
Yeah, well, the black energy, he calls it liquid, I call it energy. I think you finished it. It was basically getting him to realize like you're disconnected from yourself, and when you opened up and reconnected, your neurology turned on, and you're like, whoa, I can feel my body. You started to feel your feet and your legs, huh?
Yeah.
How many years went by? Probably since you were 5 years old.
I want to say maybe 10, 11 years old.
Yeah. So his whole life he was disconnected. Not a good feeling, huh?
No, it wasn't, man.
I know what I wanted to say. It's about how a lot of guys come to me and they think, well, it's about learning a technique, an opener, a line, and it's doing something to her. When you started to connect with yourself, it shifted, didn't it?
Yeah. But I used to have this thing where when you're like a Mr. Invisible Man and people don't pay a lot of attention to you, you want to get their attention even more. And so I used to try to get girls' attention even more, see if they're looking at me and this and that. But the more I worked with Mike and the more I was able to, connect with myself inside and become internal, it didn't really matter all that much if they were looking at me or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, if I feel good, then I feel good. And I think I said this in the last video. You're getting a girl because you want to feel good anyway, so why not just feel good?
Yeah, and I think that'll be a good way to wrap it up. So a lot of guys think if I get the girl, then I'll feel good. It's the other way around. When you feel good,
So here's the deal. When you feel good, that's when you get the girls. Because when you feel good to be around. And I'm overemphasizing this because a lot of guys are like, what are you talking about? Feel good? What is that? Oh, no, it's about bank accounts. It's about paying a stranger at a restaurant money and giving them money. That's going to make her like me. Like, really, guys? Think about it. So I bring this picture in because when you watch the video, she's in her own world. She's not looking outside. She's not looking left, right, or forward. She's just in her own world, vibing, just feeling good. Now here's the deal that women understand. When you get good at creating energy that makes people feel good, now you don't make them feel good. You make yourself feel good. People want to come around and touch that. And women know this. So now she's at choice. And that's what I'm trying to put you at. I'm putting you at choice. So all of a sudden, you're living in abundance. Women come around. They look at you. They stare at you. They give you the hints. They'll walk up to you. They'll accidentally on purpose bump into you. Or they'll just flat out start talking and asking you questions because they want to feel what you're feeling. And now you get to pick and choose from the pick of the litter. You get to pick and choose what you want. Versus, nobody will talk to me. How do I make her like me? In all sincerity, guys, you found the Holy Grail. You just don't know it yet. You found what you've been looking for. It's right here in Cracked Female Code.
If getting girls is good, but getting happy is even better. It's more than happiness, though. I'd say it's fulfillment. It's if you feel like you're missing something in your life and you wake up every day looking for it, he's got it.
Yeah.
Alright guys, this is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. I suggest you go to MikeKollin.com and buy my book, Cracked Female Code. That's where you get started. You can also find that book in the Ultimate Package. Alright, click subscribe, click the like button, go ahead and make a comment, and I'll see you in the next training.